What's up, boys and girls? It's your boy, Dave, aka Vicious Marauder, and I got something a little special for you today. I got my boy, T90Official. He's playing as the Spanish. This is a 1v1 Arabia, and he's gonna be playing against X underscore Riley X, who is playing as the Malians. So this is a recorded game. Tristan sent this to me. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna see what's up here. Looks like Riley's got pretty shit map, and when I say pretty shit map, I mean a really shit map. He's got a secondary and thirdary golds way out front, and this hill at the front. His main stone is underneath this hill at the front as well, and his main gold is super exposed, also at the front. The back of his base, well, I mean, he's got some wood options here, but it's got an oasis in it. His secondary stone is pretty far away, and he's got this little nugget of wood, but if I know T90, and if any of you have watched him play 1v1s, all he does is man-at-arms and trush, or just trush straight up, and he's got the Spanish, he's got the right civ for it, so I think we'll be seeing one of those this game. Looking at his map, he's got wood options at the back here. Main gold is kind of at the back of his base, but still exposed along this side. It's pretty open over here. He's got wood options here, and both his stones are forward, which would be an issue for any other player, but for him, I know he's going to trush anyway. So forward stones in that situation aren't too big of a deal because you can put defensive towers on them and you can secure them quite well. So I started this game about 5 minutes in. I like doing that to skip over the irrelevant shit at the beginning because if I had started from the beginning, I'd have nothing to talk about. And here we go. 7 villagers. Usually you see 5. He's sending 7, and I wonder where they're going. Looks like they're going to build something. I wonder where that is. Oh, look! It's a palisade over here. I think he's going to trush. He does this every single game, and he's sending more villagers out to stone. Streaming them across the map. I'm going to speed it up a little bit to 75. This should be perfect for the rest of the game. Yellow, he's also sending villagers forward, but T90 sees this with the scout. What is he going to do about it? He does know there's villagers there. Definitely saw them because he turned around as soon as he got here. And I guess he's just not going to care about them, and they're going to go forward here. Yellow's on the way to feudal age, only sending 3 forward, so probably like a production building somewhere. And he's got a scout by the gold, so maybe a tower on the gold later. Sending 2 out to gold of his own, so most likely going man-at-arms. And then some towers to follow up. T90 building a house there, waiting for feudal to come in and probably put a tower somewhere on this stone. He's scouting the wood line. Let's see what he can see about yellow's base. He knows the mill is there. He knows the gold is here. Knows there's wood options back here, and he knows that yellow is taking wood here. So maybe push into this area. We shall see. Yellow barracks coming up. If we go to his point of view, making 3 militia. Probably going to make 3 and then upgrade to man-at-arms. Coming forward with these villagers. Unfortunate for him that the wolf is there. Where is he going to go? We'll check back up. Oh! On this side, we got T90. And he's dropping towers. So that's his second tower. Already denied this wood. Yellow running all the way over here instead of back here for wood options. And T90 is all over that with the scout. Does have the +2 from getting up to feudal. Yellow's also being attacked by a wolf. Not the greatest lumber camp either. Yellow seems like he's kind of panicking here. But he is, like I said he would, he is putting a tower down on that gold. And he's sending the men at arms, soon to be men at arms, forward to hit the wood from T90. That's his only lumber camp currently. He might put another one like here or something. But he's kind of in a bit of trouble right now in that he doesn't have enough villagers to really prevent these from running through once they're men at arms. He can damage them a bit, but if yellow wants to run through to the stone or something, he can definitely do that. Tower coming down on this side from T90. I think that's just a preemptive tower to deny the wood line, and he's going to pick off a couple villagers here. Definitely with the scout there, he can just run with this vill all day, and he can micro down these villagers. And yellow's going to lose too. That's his first villager loss, and considering that he's got 4 towers all over his shit, I think that's pretty good from yellow, only to lose 1 so far. Where the men? Oh, the man-at-arms snuck through! They snuck through this side. T90 chasing them with villagers now. Is he gonna lose? He's gonna lose another villager. So yellow lost 2. T90 also lost 2. The villager count only 1 more for him. He didn't quick wall the stone either. And yellow's gonna run right into that. T90 forced to go back to his TC. This is so bad. He's only taking wood from this side of the lumber camp. Can't go over to this side because of the tower from yellow. Let's see what he's doing on this side. Looks like yellow saw this tower and he's decided to run away. Oh, he's going to try and take the stone. But T90's already there with the scout. Probably going to pick off another vill. Definitely pressure on both sides, and T90 coming back to this stone. He wants to get these man-at-arms out of here. I think he should probably just go to the stone of the wood and quick wall, but he's deciding to take fights with the villagers. Good micro from yellow to pull those away in time. Yeah, this is the point where you should probably wall this area up to prevent that from happening again. Yellow's sending more vills forward. He needs a wood line somewhere. Oh, he's got a wood line over here. And T90 still hasn't towered his gold, which I think he might regret that he hasn't done that. He has placed a tower on this wood at the back, though, which prevents yellow from coming out here. Yellow in again. Tristan didn't wall. And he's going to pay the price for it as yellow just keeps causing idle time. He's lost 3 villagers now. Yellow's also lost 3. And he's trying to drop a tower. Fighting with villagers, I think he can take this fight. Those men-at-arms are pretty weak. It looks like yellow made another one as well. T90 thinking about where he wants to go here. If he towers this wood, that is extremely bad for yellow. Like if he puts a tower back here or back here, that's really bad. I think he was thinking about coming to the gold, but he saw the villagers from yellow coming forward. This is ridiculous here. Yellow is going to try and maybe tower this wood. Oh, he's going to tower the stone. Deny the stone from T90. He knows the other stone is forward, so if he takes that out, it really kills the opportunity for T90 to make more towers. He won't have the stone to do it. Will he be able to get this tower down? Let's see what Tristan can see. He sees the very edge of this, so maybe he puts a counter one down to block that from happening. Yellow's other man-at-arm still in on the wood line from T90. Remember, he is Malian, so he gets the +1 pierce armor, which is quite nice for him against these towers. 1 villager going down from yellow. I think he's going to get the tower down. It's really close. He deleted it? That is a lot of stone that he just lost trying to get that tower up. And he couldn't get the mining camp on the stone up either. So he's going to have to run away with all this. The KD is 7-3 for T90, but the villager count still even across the board. Yellow maybe wants to go take wood over here. He's only got this 1 wood line. Or maybe not. Maybe he wants to go super aggressive. Let's see what he's doing here. He's got enough stone for another tower. Is he going to tower this wood line again? Or maybe tower the farms. Deny that food eco for T90. He's also killing a villager on this side. He went into an archer range and some archers to back this up. Now he's going to be able to walk around, snipe villagers, but I don't really see that many opportunities for that because T90 putting a defensive tower in a smart location up here. He's already got 2 back here. He's got the TC right here. So the archers aren't really going to find many picks. Let's see if there's any more towers from T90. No, there's an outpost, smart outpost from yellow. He doesn't want Tristan coming in here, putting a tower on the gold. So it's stabilized a little bit. Okay, never mind. It hasn't stabilized at all. T90's coming forward. Tower right here would be bomb. That would be amazing. Why? Why? Why are you putting a tower there? No! Why? What does he see? What is he like? Okay, he didn't know yellow was taking wood here. He didn't know until right now that yellow was taking wood here. He didn't know this looped around to the back. I can forgive him that much. But this tower, I guess he wants to shut off the gold in the wood. I don't know. I would have put it back here. But he's not under... I'm not under the same pressure that he's under, which is half of his base has already been taken. He's now coming forward to this gold because he doesn't have access to his main. He's coming forward to take this one at the front. Tower now going up, and I think he might try and tower the main gold from yellow. Yellow putting a tower here. T90 can run around to this side, out of range of that one. He's also denying half the wood line here. Another tower right here would be devastating. He definitely has the stone for it. Okay, he's going to put a tower on the other side of this gold. Maybe should have been like right over here to be just out of range of this so his villagers could be safe. Archer's not really doing that much for yellow. He can't really walk in because if Tristan notices it, he's going to be able to kill half of them. Gold is pretty secure. Woodline, stone, pretty secure. Doesn't really have the res to go up to Castle Age, and that tower got denied, and 2 villagers going down from him. He's trying to build one back here. That kind of hits this woodline if yellow wants to go for it. Doesn't hit the gold, though. And RiLey's buying stone, so he's going to put a counter tower down, trying to deny this tower from T90. Will it be able to go up? Even with the Spanish bonus, I don't think he'll be able to get this tower up. I really don't think that's happening. T90 is going to try and distract the arrow fire with the scout, but yellow's on top of it. 91% that tower is going to be denied. Oh, this is really turned around. 37 villagers for RiLey, only 30 villagers for T90, and finally he's putting a tower in the location that he should have put maybe his first one, definitely his second one. But yellow has already run away, and yellow is even farther from his main TC than this ridiculous woodline. This is an extra ridiculous woodline. Maybe he'll end up here at some point. You never know. He's kind of taken over the left side of T90's base, and T90's kind of taken over the left side of his base, and he's actually taken stone at the back too. So these villagers could come around and start towering this area if he wants them to. Archer's still not doing much. I think a tower's coming up here from yellow. Can T90 see this? Yes, he can. Does he put a counter tower down? Does he even need to? He's going to try. Yellow has these archers here, though, so if T90 gets his tower up, yellow could always garrison them and then repair with the villagers. Does T90 see this wood line? He does not. He sees villagers running out this way. They have to run the gauntlet of death just to get to the wood line through all those towers. And the tower war is on in his base. Gonna try and pick off a few archers. Not gonna be able to do it. Doesn't really have like a food eco. See, this tower is ranging these villagers. This tower is denying farms on this side. Like if he wants to go up to the next stage, he's gonna have to drop a market and buy his way up. Because he's got plenty on gold. Still like 5 on stone. And coming forward again with villagers just to deny this wood. Make sure yellow doesn't come back out here. He has no idea currently. He has no idea where yellow is taking wood. He must assume that it's back here because that's all he can see. He doesn't see the wood line out here. He doesn't see any wood out here. So it's either back here, which he can see none of the trees are chopped, or it's here. And once this tower goes up, he's going to be very confused as to where yellow is getting his wood eco. tower coming down from yellow just to defend this location. He knows how important it is to have his only wood line be safe. More farms coming down from T90 in the middle. He can't farm around his TC anymore with this tower, and RiLey, I don't think he had enough stone to I don't think he had enough stone to repair that. He did, but he's chosen not to. Guess it's just not worth his time at the moment. And T90 dropping a market, so probably going to think about buying his way up. RiLey would also have to think about buying his way up. He doesn't have too many farms either. He's got tons on gold here. He's got some on gold at T90's base. This is a ridiculous game. Like, this is like... Ah, this is stupid. Archers from RiLey still haven't done much. It's been the theme of the game so far, other than the towers, is that the archers really haven't done anything. They picked off... I think they picked off a villager up here, but other than that, haven't really done much. And T90 is pretty safe in the middle here from these archers. Once again, towers all over the place. Where is he going with these ones? Maybe he's going to try and tower the front here now? Get on this stone, get on this gold? Really secure this middle hill, like this ridge line that goes across the map? Archers from yellow still really not doing too much. Maybe he wants to tower this stone, deny that. I think one tile forward would have been perfect. More forward, sorry. But that still isn't too terrible. It'll prevent T90 from mining on both sides. Now he's taking the stone at the front here. Still has the whole front of RiLey's base cut off. RiLey's still only taking wood from one position, and RiLey has bought his way up to the castle age. I check his resources right now. He has nothing in the bank. What is he going to do once he gets there? I do not know. But he's kind of stabilized. They both kind of stabilized here. As ridiculous as this sounds, RiLey has a little base over at T90's. T90's got the half of the map from RiLey, and he's just built up in the middle all these defensive locations. And I think I saw one villager over here. He knows RiLey's on his gold. If he has the stone, which he does, definitely does have the stone, maybe put a tower in this location to deny that gold. Counter tower to this one coming down from T90. Definitely wants the option of coming to this stone. He's sending stone miners out there now. He's still on this one. Still on this one. And he is Spanish, so if he ever gets up to Castle Age, which I think he might buy his way up, definitely going into the Conquistadors. That's really his only option. He's behind in villagers. Now he's behind in map position as well, which is odd with all these towers from him. Really needs like a high impact unit to do damage, and Conquistadors are definitely that. He's trying to put the tower back here. He's walling the villager in, and he's going to finish that tower. And yellow is going to have to either buy a tower or batter this down with villagers. Remember, yellow doesn't have any access to stone whatsoever. T90's taking all of it on the map. So he's going to opt for the battered down version with the villagers. Tristan sending more to gold. Definitely going to buy his way up with the market. He only has, what, 4 farms now? Not even taking this one. Only 4 farms. RiLey's in the castle age now. Looks like he's going into knights. Not sure how much knights are going to do. Maybe he goes into siege to back that up. He needs something to counter the towers for sure. And even knights with +2, like as soon as T90 garrisons all these, not going to be able to pick off too many villagers. Trying to repair this tower as well. Yellow still battering it down, causing a lot of idle time, this tower. This woman has done her work. And T90 on the way to Castle Age now. So Knight's out from yellow. He's got the armor upgrade, doesn't have bloodlines, doesn't have the second armor upgrade. Still a tower here as well. That's a little bit extra stone maybe he can use at some point. Still has towers over all of this wood. So the theme of the game is going to be, will RiLey have enough wood to support his push? You can see right now he's got like nothing. He's put a siege workshop down. He's going for a battering ram. But like I said before, he's got no wood. He's going to have to buy his wood. And he's got no food either. He's getting the second armor upgrade for his knights. But realistically, how many can he produce? He knows he needs access to one of these golds or these stones before it's too late. He's only got this stone pile over here. T90 trying to counter the rams with villagers, but I think he's going to be in trouble here. The knights do have +2 coming in right now. And even with all these towers, the ram can kill them one by one. He's going to have to retreat to his TC, but even the TC is super exposed here. Let's just hope he can get to he can definitely get to Castle Age before yellow takes that down. Another watchtower probably going down here. Yellow garrisoning the archers, ungarrisoning as soon as villagers come out. That's a good play. Killing another tower with knights. There's a lot of villagers that are garrisoned here, not doing any work for T90's economy. And in a pretty exposed position, if I'm going to be honest here. So T90 hits the Castle Age and right away puts a castle down in the middle of the map on this hill. The only issue for yellow here is that you can see one part of his economy over here. T90's in the middle between that and the other part of his economy. And he's also in the middle between that and the other part of his economy. So very, very segmented base for yellow here. He has T90 surrounded, but the advantage for T90 is that all of his stuff is in one place. So he doesn't have to look at 3 places at once. But the advantage for yellow is that T90's economy is currently getting shit pumped by rams and knights. How many villagers are garrisoned in this TC? Holy! If he loses this TC, which he definitely will, that is so many villagers going down. He only has 42. He cannot afford to lose this many villagers. And another ram coming forward. Oh, man, this is so ugly, though. That's so ugly. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. He's gonna lose it for sure, and he's losing all of the villagers, not even escaping with any of them. Maybe the woman. Maybe the woman can escape. She's gonna... No, she's not even gonna escape. She's gonna die. She's gonna die. Where are the Conquistadors going from T90? Looks like he knows yellow is out here. Definitely knows yellow is out here taking wood. If he sits under the tower, could really bother yellow. Remember, that's yellow's only wood economy currently. He's got enough in the bank. Not really using it for anything else other than siege. But T90 knows where yellow is vulnerable now. And if he comes back with more Conquistadors, eventually he'll have enough to take down this tower. If yellow stays over here with the knights, which he's not doing, yellow is coming back to defend against this force. Still no more towers coming down from T90. He's done his work at yellow's base. And yellow's going to be out of this gold soon. Yellow is out of his main gold. The only gold left for him is T90's main. So as soon as he's done with this, what other options? He can come back here. He can go over here. But the longer T90 drags this out, the more advantage he's going to have. because he has all this gold and the stone in the middle of the map here. He's replaced his TC as well. He's still only got 2 farms, and he's producing conquistadors, so he's gonna have to buy all of his food to do anything. Running over here with the conks now. He knows the gold is here. He's gonna try and pick off villagers, and now he's gonna pick fights against the knights and the camels from yellow. Yellow's gotta be very careful here not to let T90 build up to like 10 or 20 conks. Ooh, T90 taking a bad fight there, getting a lot of free hits in on those conks. He's got to be careful not to let him get that critical mass of conquistadors where he can start like one-shotting or two-shotting knights and then running away, because yellow doesn't have an abundance of economy to produce units just like T90. And yellow running even more fills. He's running them right through these towers. Towers without ballistics, not hitting anything. And he put a TC back on this wood. Oh, his starting base was over here. And he's currently in T90's corner, taking this little nugget of wood. That is brutal. And T90 coming over now to the first wood line. Maybe sit under that tower again, pick off villagers. Yellow building a second tower here. T90 is going to opt to kill this one with the conquistadors. As soon as he kills this one, it'll be very nice. He can sit up on this hill, deny the whole thing. Where are the knights from yellow? They're running around behind. He's going to try and trap him. T90 sees it. He knows they're coming. Needs to get these conks away. I did see yellow getting husbandry as well, so he's going to have really, really quick knights and camels to catch up with these conks. T90 escaping with most of his conquistadors. Only 33 villagers for him now, though. 49 for yellow. We're 42 minutes in the game, and Tristan has 33 villagers. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Building a castle. No, 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 no. Why? Oh my god. That is a ballsy castle. I like it. I think it's good. I think it should have even been more forward. I think it should have been right here. Like, deny all of the farms. Not just these farms, every single farm. And he's coming with the conks. This is yellow's entire food economy. He's going into knights and camels. He needs food. This is everything right here. And he's gonna kill all of the vills. My boy. That's what's up. Yellow's still with no other food eco. Does he have farms on this side? Does he have anything on this side? Looks like it lost villagers here, actually. I think T90 came in with the conks. Killed some villagers. I see the bodies. The castle's gonna come up. He's gonna kill these vills as well. He's bringing himself back into this game, for sure. He's bringing himself back into this game. Yellow can't really produce units. He's got all these knights, but the conks can just run around causing havoc. And oh, oh god, yellow. Good spot from T90 as the whole fire department runs past my apartment. I don't know if you can hear that. Shit's going down here. Good spot from T90 to see this TC and to try and I think he tried to deny it with the conks. Maybe he'll put a tower somewhere around here. This villager's really weak. He's got to be careful with that. He's denying yellow that gold income that he desperately needs. Remember, yellow's only got one villager over here mining gold now. So he tried to come out here to get this gold. T90 walling in the tower before he even builds it. Smart play. Sending conks over as well. Just be as annoying as possible. And yellow is like has this entire economy over here. And he's going for a castle as well. He's got monks now too to convert the conquistadors. He's got all these knights. He's got all the camels. T90's going to try and deny this with villagers of his own. He's sending the conks back. They need to wipe up the knights and camels. I don't think this castle is going to be denied. I definitely don't think this castle is going to be denied. He can run around all he wants with the conks. Getting one converted, the knights will come back to deal with them. He's going to pick off the monk, but the castle's going to go up. The castle is going to go up. So yellow's going to defend his economy in the corner of the map. And I don't know how this was possible. We looked at the Vil counts at 42 minutes, and I think T90 had 33. He's got 26 now. And I think Yellow had like 47. He's got 39. The Vil counts, like it reached a peak, and now they just keep going down. As the longer the game goes on, the less villagers they have. What happened to the... Oh! These villagers ran away from the gold! And Tristan's in. He's in on the wood line. Does he see this, though? He does! All these villagers are gonna die! The Vil count is almost gonna be even once this is over. I told you, the villagers are just dropping like flies. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. Let's take a rain check here. T90's TC, starting TC was here. Currently he's here. Yellow's starting TC was here. Currently he's here. And I suppose you can say he's here, but look at all those bodies. This is not a good day for either player. This game must be super intense right now if you were playing it. The one thing this castle did for Yellow, other than defend his economy, is deny these two golds as well. So T90 can't take those. He's got all of his villagers on this gold now. And remember, Yellow has access to this one, and he's actually run villagers across. So he's going to set up his TC right near where T90's starting TC was. He's going to bring some man-at-arms, a ram to protect this location. And now he's going to have access to gold once again. Can start producing army to counter these conquistadors. And T90 knows what's up. He's coming back this way. He has a house here, so he can see this. Resources still looking terrible. Let's look at Yellow. He's got quite a bit of wood, so maybe he can drop some farms here, get his Vil count back up again. T90 in here with the conks. Doesn't want to get too near that tower. Conks are very valuable to him at the moment. Needs to build up the numbers. Once again, the game has kind of stabilized, if you can call it that. Yellow's still producing Vils from this TC. Unfortunate for him, they keep dying to this tower. That was a very good tower from T90, denying map control from Yellow. Where is the army from T90? It's running back this way. Maybe he's going to try and hit this area again. Yellow's still with not a lot of military. Few knights, few camels, man-at-arms still alive, running around. We got a ram on this area. Kind of desperation mode from both players. If I was in T90's position, I would be thinking, I'm way behind on villagers because you can see his score. And I'd be thinking, man, it's time for a YOLO push. So maybe that's what he wants to do. He's making a siege workshop now. Maybe make some rams to try and counter this. I think Yellow could stop that if he had a couple mangonels. Maybe even Gabettos. He's finally going to clear this tower up. So denying Yellow from this woodline more or less permanently, because at any point he can just run in here with conquistadors and sit out of range of this one. Might get another one converted here too if he doesn't kill that monk. He's just going to run away completely, go around this side. Yellow still with a farmer in this location. Is T90? No, he's not mining that stone anymore. So yellow with the third TC now. Well, I guess technically fourth, but this one, I mean, T90's taking the gold underneath it. This one doesn't count. It doesn't count at all. So 3 TCs. He's at 40 villagers. T90's at 34. Yellow dropping more farms now. He's got the deer there as well, so definitely he can start booming up a little bit. And he's kind of set up a defensive perimeter, so T90 can't really run in with the conks. He's going to go for that YOLO push I was talking about. Couple rams coming out. Definitely going to try and push this castle. Yellow going for the eco approach. So two different approaches here. Yellow could make a lot of military and YOLO push of his own, but he's going to be pushing uphill against conks. So he's going for the eco approach to try and get to a position where he can just outmass Tristan. And Tristan going for the YOLO military 1 TC approach, where he can just completely overwhelm Yellow with his military and castle age. I think it's very unlikely that either of these players is going up to Imperial. Yellow just doesn't have the gold for that, and T90 just doesn't have the food eco to keep defending with conks and get enough food to go up to Imp. So we are going to see a Castle Age battle here. What is Yellow doing? He's going to run around this side. Oh, he brought the converted Conquistador over to kill this villager. Nice play there. Denies the little bit of gold, and maybe if that villager got up to more shenanigans later in the map, or later in the game. Gebettos for Yellow. They're going to run in. They're going to run into that castle, and they're not really going to find any villager picks. The good thing for the Gebettos here is that they kill the rams. So if Yellow micros them properly, definitely going to be an asset in this fight. T90 coming in now. He's positioning the rams at the top of the castle. So the Gebettos, to get within range of them, they're going to have to get within range of the conks. And they don't do too well against the Conquistadors. But the Knights do okay if they close in with them, as well as the Camels. Remember, +2 on these as well, and a monk here from Yellow as well, and villagers to repair. I think Yellow can defend this. I think he can defend this. It all depends how well the conks do against this army. If they clear it up and leave a few rams alive, T90 can definitely still take this down, but no, okay, it's over now. There's no chance for him to take this castle down. He has to get out alive with all these conquistadors. He did clear up all those knights and camels, which is kind of nice for him. He doesn't feel like he lost that fight too badly that he has to resign. Because he killed all those knights and camels, the mobile units for Yellow, and the only thing left for Yellow now is the Gebettos, as he's asking for the population. Yellow gives him an accurate pop. And T90 does not give an accurate... The liar! He was at 48 population when he said 50. The liar! As I was saying, though, the conks do pretty well against the Gebettos, so... Now that the knights and camels are out of the picture, more or less, it'd be pretty easy to pick fights out in the open for Tristan now. But still, Yellow's villager count is climbing. 15 villagers ahead now. They were both down in the 20s at one point. 57 villagers for Yellow. 57 minutes on the clock. That is how you do it, boys and girls. 42 villagers for Tristan. 57 minutes on the clock. That is not how you do it, boys and girls. And is he going again for another YOLO push? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe he's coming up this way. See, he's sending the rams this way. Maybe he wants to isolate another section of Yellow's base. Remember, Yellow over here with economy, over in this corner with economy. So if he manages to get in between here, Yellow can't really support this with his military. And like these areas are the last place that Yellow wants to be fighting with Gebettos versus conks, because conks can just range them from superior range and then run away and then hit them again. Men at arms coming into play. They're gonna snipe this tower here. Well played. So definitely T90 thinking about coming over to this side. He knows he can't push that castle, not with the Gebettos there. They could just snipe the Rams and then run away, and the castle can deal with the Conquistadors. So he is going to come over here instead. And yellow doesn't have any military. The only military he has over here is a solitary ram, which I'm sorry, is going to go down. And now he's going to go for the town center. If he positions his conks correctly, like right here, he won't be able to be hit by these two towers. And if the villagers come out to batter down the Rams, he can snipe them. That's where he's going right now. He's pulling back the Rams as well. Well played. Yellow coming over with Gebettos to try and fight this. But remember what I said about open area battles. Conks versus Gebettos. Also, more villagers coming over as well. T90's micro, pretty good so far against the Gebettos. Yellow really not taking that efficient of a fight here, and his TC is going to go down to the Rams. So less villager production from him, but still he's 25 villagers ahead. And T90, even though he picked a good fight there, he lost like 4 or 5 conquistadors, so he's going to have to build those up again. Ooh, Yellow. Yellow sending this mangonel. That's a very expensive thing to have when you only have one gold pile to take gold from, and he's going to lose it for free. It's a very, very expensive thing to lose there. More camels coming out from him now. If T90 is on point, he can easily micro these down if Yellow just sends them in. I think they're more around just to provide a counterattack when T90 pushes in and to take care of the Rams. Yellow opting for a replacement TC on this gold mine in the exact same location. I guess he can't TC out here. I would have liked to see that TC like out on a wood line somewhere out here, like expand your map control a little bit more since you already have the towers here. But I guess he really wants to secure this gold area. T90, where is he going with these gold miners? Is he going out here? He's secured it with a conquistador of his own. And he's going to go mine gold out at the front here again. So he doesn't have any gold income, actually. I did not realize this. He's already mined through these ones. He's only got this one. Okay. He's got this one. Yellow's secondary. But he's looking to the future. Currently, he can't take either of these. They are under range from the castle. So he's going out to this side to take the neutral gold. And he's also pushing in on this side, and Yellow, just the military is not, it's not the right military to fight conquistadors. The Gebettos and the camels just can't keep up. T90's bringing this back, even though he's 32 villagers behind, he's bringing it back. I mean, the win condition for T90 is that he starves Yellow of resources. And he takes complete map control. And right now he's starving him of gold, he's starving him of stone, and he's taken map control of like half of the map basically. And the win condition for Yellow is just to get his eco rolling to a point where he doesn't really need gold. He can make like skirmishers and helms and stuff like that. And just overwhelm T90 because he doesn't have the eco to produce a huge military of his own. Also sending a conch over here, that is a really smart play. And I think taking the relics as well, this conch is amazing because Yellow is going to be done with this gold soon. He is going to try and get out to this neutral, but he has no military over here to counter the Conquistador from Tristan. And now Tristan building up a big enough conquistador army to fight all of this. He just hits and runs everything here. And he's also going into monks to counter the camels from Yellow. And he's going to find all of these villagers crossing the map. Lots of idle time for Yellow this game, and lots of villagers being lost. Half his res is going into replacing the villagers that he's losing on a regular basis. Hour and 5 minutes, bird check, no bird. Still conks all over the map though from T90. Just making sure that yellow is stuck in these areas. He's also coming in here with some conquistadors. Yellow trying to trap him. I don't think this is a good position for T90 at all. He's got to be really careful. He's got to run now. I mean, I understand the need to raid, but you can't really get out this way safely. You can't really get out that way safely. And he's losing conquistadors. He can't afford to lose this army. Like, he had an army of like 10 there, and I think he lost 8. He's coming over with monks now. Maybe get a few conversions on the camels. Losing the rest of his conks. Got 1, 2 conversions, 3 conversions for T90, but losing 2 monks, I don't think that's really worth it, to be honest. Still trying to produce conquistadors. Let's look at his res. He has nothing except gold. Yellow, nothing except wood, a bit of food. And yellow is still 30 villagers ahead. Very, very interesting game here. He managed to kill the conquistador. He had to make 5 skirms to do it. But I think T90 has more conks like chilling around this area. So maybe he comes back there at some point and really puts some pressure on that. I'm not sure like how I feel about these monks because the conquistadors, they deal with the gebettos and the camels pretty nicely. Like I don't know how I feel about the monk edition. We'll see how it works out though. He's got monks, rams, and a few conks. I'd rather have rams and a shit ton of conks than this composition. Researching Sanctity now, so he's going to have the extra HP on his monks. And he's gearing up for a push, that's for sure. Yellow getting Elite Skirm now. Elite Skirm is a good upgrade for someone who's in his position. All he really has is wood and food. Coming forward with the gebettos as well. Does he want to pick a fight in this location? If he kills the monks fast enough, be a really good fight for him. But once again, the conquistadors doing work on the gebettos, and now the monks are converting the camels. Or maybe the monks are converting the gebettos. Maybe the monks aren't doing anything. Maybe I'm confused. I'm just gonna wait till this is over. T90 losing a couple monks now to camels. Got a few gebettos of his own, lost almost all of his conks, but didn't lose any of his rams. Which is, I think that's the most important thing, that he didn't lose those rams. They're very expensive. He can always make more conks, always make more monks. They definitely try and push in here now. And yellow, look at his resources. He still has no gold. He can't come out to this gold because T90 sent another conquistador here, trying to come out here with the mining camp. Yellow has no relics. T90 has 4. So T90, the strategy of starving yellow off gold is working, and these rams are just going to do work against these skirmishers. Like, he can just go in and kill these buildings and yellow can't stop him. And he's got an onager here, or sorry, mangonel here as well. Is it going to get a good shot off? Yellow noticing that in time. Pulling it back, and now yellow kind of building up his forces over here. He's got 5 rams of his own. He's going to wait until T90 pushes, and then he's going to start his own push to try and take this castle down. And if he takes that castle down, the entire eco, I say eco, it's barely even one from T90, is going to go down here. T90 almost 40 villagers behind at this point. Almost 40 vills behind, 38 villagers right now. Military count though, 41 to 31, and T90 definitely has the more valuable army units. More stables coming up from yellow. Maybe he wants to go with more knights or maybe light cav. Mangonel's coming out from T90. I think he knows what's up. I think he knows yellow wants to push that and he's going to sit them on the hill and defend this castle. He's now pushing it on this side, getting a good shot with the Mangonel. Getting another good shot with the Mangonel, trying to convert some skirmishers in there with the camel. The skirms are attacking the wall by mistake. And yellow's losing his army over here. He's losing his army. Yellow starting the push out. This is so big for him. I think this determines whether yellow loses or wins the match. T90's coming in hot on this side of the base. Yellow's base is, his economy is divided into two by this wedge of T90's army, and he needs to take out this castle and get into T90's economy himself. Can he do it? If those Gebettos go down, the skirmishers are going to have trouble taking out the Mangonels from T90. T90 needs to manage those Mangonels to hit the rams. They're attacking from uphill as well. They're getting the bonus. I think he can defend here. I really think he can defend here. And he's definitely pushing on this side. The watchtowers are going down now too. I think this could be the game. I think Tristan brought this back from the brink of defeat. Yellow's not going to be able to get the ramps. T90's coming in with villagers, battering down these ramps. Let's see how much HP they have. He's not going to be able to get it. It's gonna stay alive, and now these 2 golds are denied from yellow forever. He's never going to be able to take this down. He's calling the GG. He's calling the GG. What a game from T90. What a game from yellow as well. Can we give some credit to RiLey over here? RiLey had a shit map. Like, he had... Oh, it was awful, the map that he had. And T90 came around with this wedge of towers, and RiLey went forward as well. Got on that gold. I think T90 just had better awareness in this situation. Yellow was playing very reactionary. He was just running away. Probably should have taken, like, set up a wood line over here earlier to take advantage of that before T90 had Conquistadors instead of running all his vills over here. Or maybe battered down some of these towers and took wood over here. But instead, his bases got divided and T90 really kept up with his scouting, like this tower right here, denying this gold. The Conquistadors up here, denying this gold. And he kept running around picking off villagers, and yellow never really got the chance to launch a coordinated attack until the end, and by that time, T90 had enough to defend. So, very good game from both players. Great game from Tristan. And if you guys stay tuned, I have a special surprise at the end of this game, and you won't know until the surprise hits you in the face. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching, boys.
$1,215. It's got to be the 25. Here we go. Come on. More than 20. Not a 20. Looks like you're on the way to the showcase. Congratulations.
Hey, boys and girls. I have something very special for you today. I managed to log on at exactly the moment that my very good friend T90Official was playing a 1v1 Arabia on the new Wallow Kingdoms update, and I figured he would love nothing more than for me to cast his game and analyze everything he's doing wrong and right and whatnot. So that's what I'm gonna do. We got a match here between the legend PK Painless And he's playing as the Italians. You can see his rating right there, 1744 on the 1v1 ladder. And he is going to be facing off against this guy called T90Official. And T90 is now rated 1858, which is remarkable because last night, right now it's about 8 o'clock on Tuesday, and last night, like midnight on Monday, I saw him around 1930. So he's lost a few matches here, but I'm sure he's gonna pick it up in this game. So he's the Franks. He's got a decent map here. His gold's a bit far forward, but he's got woodline options. I'm kind of surprised that he's decided to chop wood back here, but I guess he wants to wall this area in and be super, super safe. And that might be very nice for him. It could also be very bad for him if his opponent decides to go archers or something, and maybe he forgets to wall here or whatnot, and he sneaks in. He's going to be very exposed over there. But if he does wall up, it's going to be really, really nice for him. Let's look at Blue's map. He also has a forward gold. He's got a backstone. Nice little wood line in the back here. The berries are kind of blocking that, but he's going to have options um, around the side here if he wants to maybe wall this area off and protect his lumberjacks. Also has a wood option at the front. It is blocked by the oasis, which is kind of lame. And he has more wood options back here. Also kind of bricked by the oasis as well. Looks like T90 being super nice, sending the sheep back. What a nice guy. I wish he would do that when he played against me. Little bit of idle time here with this villager. Maybe not so great from T90Official. Don't know who this guy is, but he certainly doesn't seem like an 1858 to me at the moment. I didn't notice this area of his base. This is really not so great here. Both his stones being forward. If blue's only 1750, but if he sees this and knows how to capitalize on this, he could maybe pull a trush or something. I don't think he's going to because he's not sending villagers forward. So that's not really an option. But usually when you see stones forward like this, that's always something that has to be in the back of your mind. T90 also not taking the deer even though they're so close to his mill. I guess with that Franks plus, is it 20 or 25% foraging bonus? Maybe it doesn't make that much of a difference because of the walking time allocation here. Who knows? I'm not a mathematician. I'll leave that to the better minds of the day. T90 wandering around. He sees his opponent's base. Let's see what Blue sees. Blue with some very good scouting here. Still looking for the wood line, however. He sees the gold, sees this option, and he sees all around the TC, but he doesn't see the wood line from T90. So, in hindsight, maybe kind of clever to come back here because he has no idea where it is. He has to be very, very confused. He's going to assume it's like over here somewhere, probably, because he can't see shit right now. Or he'll assume it's like back here. He'll come back here. Anyway, his strategy choice is going to be stable with the Italians, getting horse collar and double bit axe, of course, right away. And Tristan, I think he saw that stable coming up. Yep, he knows exactly what Blue's going to do. Probably going to make some spearmen of his own. Maybe not. He's going to go into scouts as well as Franks. They get that extra 20% bonus on the HP in Feudal Age. So that's very nice. Also walling up like crazy. I've noticed this when I watch his games. My boy likes to wall. And wall like crazy. He doesn't really like watching people wall. But he sure knows how to do it, I can tell you that much for free. He's got to be careful though, he's going to chop through this tree pretty soon, and if those scouts get in there, might be bad news bears for him. Okay, so first spearman coming out, and ho 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 ho! He's walling off half the map here. Didn't push his deer inside either, bit of a rookie mistake, IMO.
Okay.
Walling up with two villagers too, just to make sure he's ultra super mega safe. Finishing the wall at the front, and he is going to be completely secure in this little base he's walled for himself, except for this tree. If he chops through that, well, I guess there's another one behind there. So he's gonna have to chop through 2 trees to open that up. Maybe not the most efficient farms in the world, these two. Bit suspect. Could put them right here. Maybe chop that tree, put some farms down, but overall, still decent economy for him. He's got the spear defending at home. Kind of a pansy, if you ask me, hanging out on this hill with these 4 scouts when he's fully walled and could theoretically be going forward. I mean, he could just make spears in defense here, and he'd be perfectly fine, but I guess he wants to be super ultra mega safe. I would be as well if I had lost almost 100 points in one evening. Blue coming around this side now, trying to explore, trying to go into the base. He's going to figure out he can't. And meanwhile at home, I looked over here before, Blue has walled this whole area, just like I said he might. We'll see if he walls over here, because it is in fact open around this oasis. And we'll see if he walls to his TC. I could see him doing that. And maybe putting some buildings up in front of this gold just to secure that area, because Tristan T90 is coming forward to harass that. Blue also made a few spearmen to counter the scouts from T90, and now he's going to figure out that T90 is fully walled. If he starts attacking, that'll force houses, that'll force extra walls down from T90. That might be good, but doesn't look like he's going to. He's going to head back to his base. He sees the scouts from T90 coming in, and he's making a ridiculous amount of spears here. I think that's like 6 spears that Blue's made now. You can see he's going heavy on farms as well. Actually ahead by 2 villagers. I think because of all the idle time that T90 was taking the wall, and T90 is getting wheelbarrow at the moment as well, so that kind of balances it out. Losing 2 scouts though, and now he's laughing. Losing 3 scouts for free. Oh, he's salty, man. You guys don't even know. You watch his stream, you don't get to see him in the uncensored America's Funniest Home Video versions of T90Official. The salt, oh, the salt is just, oof. It's like, oh, if this game is the meal, the salt that he generates is the seasoning, and it just makes his losses so tasty. So I'm hoping to see some of that today. He's actually going out to the secondary gold with that villagers, or those villagers. I didn't realize he actually walled this out. So that might hurt him. Blue has a lot of scouts here with bloodlines, with the armor upgrade coming in as well. So if Blue comes over here and sees this gold, which he does now, he could put a lot of pressure here, even though Tristan has 5 spearmen and 2 scouts of his own. T90Official now on the way to the Castle Age. See what he can do in Castle Age. Usually you want to go for knights, and I say usually, I mean all the time. You want to go for knights with Franks. You can see he's engaging with the spearmen here, but with bloodlines and the armor! Blue! Blue! Oh, this is gonna be so bad! The salt! Oh, the salt! Oh, it's incoming! There's like 6 villagers here! Oh! Ah! Ah! Get fucked! Oh, I'm gonna cast another one where he wins just to balance this one out. Let's look at the Chiefs. Oh man, look at this. Woo! 19-4 KD. What a guy. So, GG.